Intellectual Eric prides himself on being a connoisseur of arts and creativity.
Is this a Reddit bio?
Intellectual Eric.
It is important to me to carry myself in a manner where people are going to say, you know what, he knows what he's doing.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Alright, so today we're looking at wife swap. Feels like it's been forever since I've done this, even though it's probably only been like 2 weeks. But in this corner, we have the Schwarters. Their entire thing is that they kind of force their kids to be goth, and they also force their son to do ballet, basically against his will at this point, and they preach about individuality and all that stuff, but they don't actually let their kids wear what they want to, which really defeats the point, and their kids get bullied at school because of this. And in this corner, we have a hockey-addicted family that bullies their kids if they don't overexceed in hockey. Really weird stuff.
This week, the Goth Schroeder family of Indiana. Mom Sheila is obsessed with the dark side, wears vintage funeral costumes out shopping, and enjoys taking her gothlings for picnics in the cemetery.
Yeah, there's nothing more appetizing than eating sandwiches next to a bunch of fucking corpses. I've never gotten people that go to cemeteries to to fine dine. Like, I'm here trying to bury my grandmother, and these motherfuckers are eating toast.
The Schroeder kids are so immersed in goth culture,
They all look angry as fuck.
they know how to kill zombies and talk to the dead.
This isn't fucking Minecraft. How do you even teach them how to do that and talking to the dead? What in the fuck are they possibly communicating with the dead and talking about, dude? Are they offering them sandwiches at the cemetery?
Former dancer dad Eric encourages his boys to be creative by dancing ballet and dressing goth, even though they get teased for it.
Oh yeah, give this guy a medal. Amazing father. I wonder if he's ever figured to himself that just because he enjoys being goth and just because he enjoyed doing ballet to express himself or whatever the fuck, maybe his kids would enjoy to express themselves in a different way. They aren't your clones. They don't like every single thing that you like. You can't just have kids and then make them do everything that you do. This guy does not look happy to be here.
And the macho hockey playing Wardles of New York. Mom Stacy is so obsessed with hockey and winning that she calls her kids losers when they fail to perform on the ice.
What the fuck? Were they supposed to pop out of you as hockey pros? If you're so damn good, join a fucking team or something.
Hockey dad Ed goes straight from work to the rink to cheer on the rough and tumble Wardle boys as they face off on the ice.
Is he calling them losers too? This shit is just ridiculous and sad. No offense to the 3 hockey fans out there, but who's really taking hockey this goddamn seriously anyway?
Ballet dancing daughter Emma feels left out as the rest of her family thinks dance is boring.
Yeah, that shit's pretty boring. Can't really defend that.
Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life.
Stay God!
Don't go to the light.
Bro, do you think you're Batman or some shit? Shut up.
Don't go to the light.
They're mysterious and spooky and definitely kooky.
Dude, are you rapping? What the fuck?
My family is interested in the darker things in life.
You and your husband are interested in that shit. It doesn't really speak for your entire family. People like this either have to stop having kids or stop having kids and forcing them to be exactly like them. They aren't actually expressing themselves. They're expressing you. Just because some shit is different doesn't mean that it's actually expressive. You're not really being yourself. They're just trying to be like their parents because they don't really have any other choice.
The goth culture is finding beauty where other people wouldn't think to look.
Girl, you have a couple black towels with skulls on them and like a spider toy inside of your house. Oh my god, you're not really doing that much. It's not that serious. They're making it sound like this shit is like a lifestyle, dude. They're literally just wearing black clothes and have like some black towels.
Can you help, Alec?
I like the cemetery picnics just because, well, we kind of feel at home here.
Well, it's not your home, it's a cemetery, and aside from it being kind of gross to eat at a cemetery, it's pretty fucking disrespectful to the people coming to bury their family members. You guys can't just go to like a field or a park or some shit in the dark. Even the woods would work. I don't see why you gotta go to a place of mourning and eat food. Those ghosts need to fuck around and possess this dad.
Raven is 7 and Whisper is 6. And Whisper is 6.
It shouldn't be this easy to give your kid the name Whisper. What the fuck was she thinking? This is not Harry Potter.
When Whisper first told me that she could communicate with spirits, I was only slightly concerned.
Okay, and now we have Whisper whispering to the fucking demons. Alright, all that I really have to say to that is you should have been a lot more concerned than you were. That's the most alarming shit that you could probably be told. I mean, you should probably get your kids some help, or alternatively, maybe a TV show. Have her do some fake-ass psychic readings, but nah, seriously, no, you should probably get your kids some help. She's not talking to spirits.
The family's obsession with the dark side is always on display, and Father Eric encourages his whole family to dress like members of The Walking Dead.
This is just a way for me to express myself.
Yeah, and you see, it's good when it's you. It's good when it's all for you and it's your style. Do your own thing. I don't really give a fuck, but you don't got to get your kids in on it. If they naturally just one day went to you and wanted to do this shit, then by all means, support them. Let them do whatever the fuck. But it just didn't happen like that. You can't try to live through them.
It's not uncommon for people to give us strange looks as we're walking around.
I mean, what you do when you're just walking around is nobody's business, but at the same time, I can't blame them for looking at a family walking around wearing all black, especially when said family is probably also walking around and talking about communicating with spirits and shit. I mean, that's pretty head-turning.
Intellectual Eric prides himself on being a connoisseur of arts and creativity.
Is this a fucking Reddit bio? They just referred to this guy as the intellectual Eric.
I think I'm well read. I think I'm well spoken. I think I'm well above average.
Dude, we get it. You're super fucking cool. You can stop sucking your own dick now. I've never seen a goth be this full of themselves before, dude.
It is important to me to carry myself in a manner where people are going to say, you know what? He knows what he's doing.
Dude. Shut the fuck up.
In basketball, I got an injury. I started looking into the arts.
I have asked my parents to trade out ballet for other sports a number of times, but they always said no.
It sounds to me like since the dad got hurt playing basketball, he's never going to let his kids do what they actually want to do. You can't expect your kids to learn from your mistakes. It's not how life works. Just as you got to experiment with basketball, your kid should be able to as well. But how in the fuck did you get an injury playing basketball? Did a basketball land on your head? Did the fucking rim fall and fucking kill you? What happened?
Self-expression is more important than competition.
Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense because this isn't self-expression. This is you guys expressing yourselves through your kids. The husband had one bad experience and now his kids have to do whatever he does. It's not supposed to work like that. If this kid wants to play basketball, let him experiment with it. If he wants to fucking, I don't know, do anything, just let him try it. Unless if it's like crap.
The Schroeders are raising their kids to be independent, charging them with the responsibility of getting themselves ready in the morning and tidying the house, while Sheila and Eric run their online goth clothing business.
That doesn't really make that much sense either, to be honest. It doesn't sound like you guys are preparing them for independence. It sounds like you guys just don't really feel like getting them ready. But we've been looking at this family for like an entire 7 minutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch to the actual swapping. This shit is just too crazy.
But Sheila is about to abandon her goth family, cemetery picnics, and artistic ballet dancing boys to swap lives with a woman she's never met over 700 miles away in New York.
Slightly off topic, but anytime that I hear the name Sheila, I think of the fat lady off of South Park.
I eat hockey, I breathe hockey, I dream hockey.
You do everything other than actually play the goddamn sport.
I eat hockey.
How in the hell do you eat hockey, man? I can't fucking stand you.
If you don't succeed in the Wardle house, you're a loser.
I feel like being inside of the War Turtle house or whatever the fuck they just said makes you a real loser in general. Thank God that kid had on some pads, dude. Imagine if he literally just fucking died playing hockey and that's the last thing he heard.
Daughter Emma is the odd one out.
In this house, hockey is more important than dance.
Would I rather be at a hockey game cheering the boys on? Yeah, it's fabulous to see that.
Damn, I mean, you could at least pretend to care about your daughter's hobby. She'd probably appreciate it a bit. If you ask me, though, I'd probably say that dancing and hockey are equally pretty fucking boring to me. I don't know. I don't think that I could really enjoy either.
People that don't care about how they look, they're like losers. They're losers.
No offense, but if this is how she looks when she cares about her appearance, I'd hate to see how she looks when she doesn't.
After a journey of over 700 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
You kidding? This is the house. It looks like nothing's been done to it in 50 years.
It doesn't even look like a bad house at all. What the fuck is she on about? The yard's kept up. The outside of the house looks pretty cleaned. I really have no clue what in the fuck she's even talking about.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Wow, there's a lot of color here. It's the way my mother-in-law decorates.
This house looks like it was decorated by a fucking golden girl. This is like a 1950s styled living room.
It looks like nothing's been done to it in 50 years.
And it looks like your house was done in the goddamn 50s. What's your point?
What is this? Oh, it's like witchcraft stuff and like dead animal bones. House is freaking disgusting.
That's disgusting. That has to be hockey stuff. Oh, and it stinks.
The second reaction is just kind of ironic. I mean, you literally have dead animal bones inside of your house. You can't really call somebody gross for playing hockey.
What the hell is this? What is this? Is she like a witch?
Bro, it's a black dress. It cannot be this fucking serious. I wouldn't even consider that to be that gothic at this point, dude. It's literally just a dress color. It feels like they just go into these houses looking for something to criticize.
What the hell is this? What is this? Is she like a witch?
What the fuck is this? Oh my god, it's literally just a dress.
Oh, belts. Those are for pants. I don't wear pants. I don't own pants.
What, do you want a fucking cookie? She said that like she wanted like a goddamn reward for that shit, dude. If you don't wear pants, then I mean, I don't know what else you wear, but good for you.
I feel bad that this woman is in my house right now.
I feel bad for her too. Your house probably smells like sweat and hockey gear. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of her home.
We're like 6 seasons into this show, and every episode they still act like we just have never seen it before. Fuck this shit. I'm going to skip a little bit.
We are a proud goth family, and we love to stand out from the crowd. What the heck is that? Who wants to be stared at?
I don't know, man. These guys. But in all honesty, I personally just happen to feel like it would be completely fine if it were just the parents, but they decided to branch out and have kids and make them follow everything that they do, and now they have to stand out as well. And I mean, I feel like that's going to really lead to more problems than good. I mean, their kids already get bullied at school because of this shit, and have clearly stated that they want to go on and do their own things, but they just aren't allowed to because of quote-unquote self-expression, which doesn't make any sense. They can't self-express themselves because their parents are clearly against it, despite saying that they fight for it.
Our boys, Everett and Ellis, are hockey obsessed.
Eric used to play sports when he was younger and had an ankle injury.
How in the hell do you get an ankle injury playing some fucking basketball? I don't know how this dude managed to trip over his own goddamn feet, but yeah, it seems like it has just completely prevented him from ever letting his kids step foot into sports. I'm honestly kind of hoping that this lady makes him play hockey.
He's gonna have a good time watching his boys skate on the ice.
Well, I guess I probably shouldn't have paused it so early, but hey, at least you're gonna get to play.
We have songs to motivate the kids like Ellis sucks at hockey. That's just terrible.
Oh yeah, because there's nothing more motivating than a song about you being shit at hockey. That's really good for a kid's self-esteem. While it's good that they let their kids play sports and they seem to really enjoy it, you probably shouldn't call your kid a fucking loser. And the fact that it's written inside of the guidebook, it makes it really sound like she's expecting this woman to come into her home and call her kids some fucking losers.
Our favorite thing to do is have a picnic in our local cemetery. What do you do at a cemetery?
They just told you, you fucking moron, they eat there. But I'm gonna be ending off the video right here. My laptop's been having a ton of rendering issues recently, and I want to be able to get this video out tonight without having to push it back any further. But I really hope you guys ended up enjoying it, and if you guys want a part 2 to the video, I'd be more than happy to deliver it sometime soon. But if you made it to the end of the video and you want to show me that you made it to the end, while also showing me that you want a part 2 to the video, then be sure to comment on it saying part 2, as I'll heart your comment, and I'll be able to see how many people are interested in seeing me continue this. Also, you got to keep in mind, I cannot show these full episodes inside of one of my videos, because even the clips themselves jeopardize my channel being taken down for whatever reason. Copyright's weird. But yeah, that's basically everything that I have to say when it comes to this episode so far. Thank you guys so much for watching and making it to the end if you did. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope you guys ended up enjoying tonight's video, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate that shit. Share with a friend, all that good stuff, and yeah, see you guys later. Much love.